Hello and welcome to Hanamate. Welcome to my garden. This is a rhododendron that is probably 30 years old, and this is when it's gone. So we purchased the house about 15 years ago. There was big rhododendron. I chopped it down, and next year I was happy how it looks like. However, when I walk by it now 4 years later, I realized that there are too many bushes growing too close to the ground, and I kind of don't clean up underneath it. There are a bunch of old leaves, and it's just hard to get into, and I do think that it kind of doesn't look tidy. So this is before I use good quality pruners and a little saw. I crawled under and I'm chopping down the extra branches. I took video of the whole process, which I don't think is necessary. I think all of you can imagine how this is done. However, just in case you don't, I am sharing the visual and my butt apparently, and I will also give you some tips. So rhododendrons are beautiful bushes. However, if they chase the light, they can become too lengthy. I do prefer if they are shorter and bushier. So every time you trim them, they will eventually grow more of the new branches, new kind of like sprouts. By the way, I am composting in my yard, but sometimes it's too much, so I am putting stuff like the leaves and branches in the paper bags, and I will take it to our composting area. If the bag breaks or get wet and yucky, I dump them, but I also recycle them. Also, if I go to composting area and I see nice bag, I take it because yes, I can save 50 cents. Okay, I'm getting carried away. So I'm cleaning under the bush. I am raking out all the leaves and I'm prepping it for planting more hostas there. Hostas are super easy to plant, by the way, and they are fantastic. So as much as I do think that leaves do work as natural mulch, I don't keep them in my garden anymore unless I am putting wood chips or uh, mulch on the top of it. I find that if it's whole leaf, it takes a really long time to break down and decompose, and it kind of looks messy. By the way, that rake I'm using, I really love it. It's nice and light and grabs lots of material. My other tool is this amazing shovel. It's one of the best ones. It's easy to work with and I use it for everything. So I'm planting hostas from another part of my garden. They are super easy to dig out, propagate, meaning divide, and definitely survives most of the time. Needs water for next couple of weeks. However, as much as they look pretty, this is probably 2 weeks too late to divide them because they already have established leaves, right? And when I'm digging around it, they can damage the leaves. I got lucky because they were in area that they were easy to dig out all the way around and just transplant them. But it's something to keep on your mind. Um, and then I love using wheelbarrow and my hands apparently. A wheelbarrow is a fantastic tool for many, many, many things. And I have few friends who use the wagons. I just prefer wheelbarrow. I had before one heavy duty one for rocks and other stuff. And then I got this cheaper one, but it works really well. When it comes to mulch, one thing that I learned recently, uh, I usually order mulch or wood chips when I know it's going to be dry, right? Because if it's going to rain, the mulch will be wet and it'll be heavier. It means it's more work. That said, I have a huge tarp, so if a guy delivers wood chips and it's about to rain, I put the tarp on it and I'm fine. However, this year I was looking at the weather forecast and I ordered my mulch. It was after the rain and I was, yeah, it's going to be nice and dry and light to spread. However, they delivered mulch that was soaking wet, so it was heavy. It's just a little reminder, I never think about that part. So this is it. I am done. I am finished. I'm quite satisfied. All the garden needs now is a little bit of water. So I hope you are able to see the change, and it will encourage you possibly remove or cut down your old rhododendrons. Thanks for watching, Hannah Mate.